We've got a real question as to why subsidising the oil industry to produce emissions. Why would you do that? APEC leaders said there should be reform of fossil fuel subsidies, and we really welcome that. And of course, we're in APEC, and so we joined them in supporting that. But actually, what's happened? Subsidies continue to increase. That is a situation that's simply not sustainable for the planet.
I think a lot of people forget that trade is also a force for good, not just in terms of lifting incomes amongst the countries that trade, but also for some of the rules that can help the world overcome some of these international problems like climate change.
We're not pretending that trade is the silver bullet. We're not pretending that trade is going to resolve all climate change problems. What we're saying is that trade disciplines, enforceable, legally enforceable trade disciplines, can actually make a difference. They can actually force countries to eliminate and reduce their fossil fuel subsidies.
And if we're going to progress as a world, overcoming some of these environmental challenges, it's plain that we've got to work together internationally, and the World Trade Organization is one of the most important institutions in that regard.
So we need brave countries which can lead. Sometimes they can be quite small, as New Zealand and Finland both are.
We've got a ministerial statement that we're looking to move through the system, where we would get countries to join us, sign up, and actually join us in trying to make this reform. So this statement will be a very powerful mechanism to drive a process in the World Trade Organization to force real change on fossil fuel subsidies.
There would be no cheaper thing that the world could do to reduce climate changing emissions than phasing out those subsidies. The other thing that as a politician it concerns me, we're all always short of money, and the extra money that is spent on subsidising fossil fuels can't be spent on health or education services if the money's coming out of the government's pocket.
I would urge people that are listening to this or watching this to ask themselves, so what's my government doing? Is my government supporting this initiative? And if not, why not?